have decided to bear it all, sacrificing my body and my dignity, all for the bunny bra. Plus, if you're in a relationship, has social media affected it as far as does your partner post your picture? Is he giving you enough love on his social media? If not, why? And how do you handle that? We will find out on this episode of Imperfect by Design. I'm media personality KT Harris, joined by one of my besties, Milinda.
Hey, I'm the coastie with the mostie.
Now, in case you are wondering, this show is basically to remind everybody that what we present in life, it isn't always the perfection that you see. There are filters. There are cover-ups. There are smiles that are really, really fake. What we do here is we just keep it real because life is not about perfection. Sometimes it's just imperfect by design. So we'll kick off the show with talking about a hero of the week. And that hero is usually somebody who is a little bit of that imperfect by design, but they embrace it and they own it. And this week, I am excited to say that it's a girl by the name of Christine Meter. Now, Christine, I don't know if you've heard this story or not, bridesmaid in her sister's wedding. And her sister said, pretty much, you could wear whatever you want. I really don't care. And she said, if I'm going to spend $50 on an outfit, it's going to be an inflatable T-Rex costume.
Oh my God. What? Jurassic Park at the wedding?
Well, I mean, some people might get upset. They might be like, I'm the bride. You're taking away from me and you're giving all the attention. But everybody loved it. And I think that's something really creative. And if it makes somebody smile and it makes them laugh and it's something out of the ordinary, I totally embrace it. So I say, Christine, thank you.
Thank you.
For being our Imperfect by Design hero of the week. All right, so last week we discussed the LAT, which is a millennial turn, living apart but together.
Yeah.
And you had mentioned that you are in one right now.
Well, I was very hopeful because, I live up here in the DC area and I was visiting a friend of mine in Georgia. And the surprise was that he was going to take me to experience his hometown. He calls it G Vegas, which was Greenville, South Carolina. And I did a lot of different things that I'd never done before, like four-wheeling in the woods.
That's
yeah, neat. It was a lot, to take in because I'm kind of a city girl. And everything was going really well until we were on our way to dinner in the car because everything was set up through Bluetooth. He received a phone call from a Match.com girl.
All right, so are you guys exclusive?
No, we're not exclusive.
But you're on a date and he picks up a phone call from a dating app person.
Right. Well, he kind of mentioned, that's a Match person, but he hangs up. So I didn't think much of it until we went to the restaurant waiting for our food. We just ordered it. And then he receives another phone call. And this time he picks up the phone. And I'm
Hold on, she's calling him again?
No, this is a different girl. I'm okay. So I kind of was just do you think you cannot use your phone while we're eating? He's like, I didn't want to be rude and I don't really know her. I was like, well, you kind of know me and I haven't been here that long. And then for the rest of the Labor Day weekend, it was fine. He was a gentleman and everything like that. But it just kind of made me a little bit uncomfortable because I didn't know what boundaries there were. And I did meet his family, which was awesome. And I saw a lot.
I think that's kind of when you meet a guy's family, that's kind of a big step.
I think, I mean, we've been friends for a while. So it's
do you think it was because you were in town? If you were his match buddy, he probably wouldn't have introduced you to
I don't
parents.
think so. I don't know. I'm just we had a really nice time. There was definitely chemistry. I don't want to seem across as jealous because I'm not, I want the best for him, but it was just, I don't know. I would never do that though. Answer the phone. Isn't that etiquette 101? Don't use your phone.
I don't know. For me personally, I would just ignore it, or I can be a little sneaky.
Oh, sneaky.
And what I personally might do is take a phone call. Oh, hold on. I got to get this. And then, I would call somebody else. Maybe that's just me.
No, I will give him this. Like, he was honest. So honesty to me is like really important. So
that's very, very sweet. So along the same lines, I had an exciting weekend. I went to Ren Fair, which is Renaissance Fair. Ooh. And that is where everybody pretty much, you let your freak flag fly. I mean, it is pretty much, you see so many women with their boobs, they're like way out in the corsets.
Wow.
And just guys with glitter beards and just, I mean, it is like perfect. And it was so much fun. And I had a great time. I went with the guy that I've been dating. Mm-hmm. And it was me, him, and his dad. And keep in mind, all weekend long, we'd spent like pretty much the entire weekend where we went out to dinner and he's posting on Facebook, hey, we're here at Gilligan's Pier.
Yeah.
And then we go to the Renaissance Fair and he's posting all these pictures. And I've noticed that this entire time, he hasn't posted one picture of us together.
Not one?
And I am like, we've been spending so much time together.
Yeah.
And you're putting yourself out there. How come you're not mentioning me? And I confess, I think I probably overreacted. And I had a little bit of a fit. And I was like, I do not understand why you were not posting a picture of me. So do you know what this guy does?
No. What did he do?
He posts a picture of us together. But he just doesn't post the picture together. He posts the caption. Apparently, if you love somebody, you have to post a picture like this. And then he goes, whatevs.
Whatevs?
Like, whatever. Like, whatever. He posted this. And so now the man is shaming me. And I'm just like, I don't get it. I mean, listen, this caused a big fight. I mean, like, seriously. I mean, like, later on that night, we were fighting by not fighting. We were texting each other. We're both in bed next to each other. And we're not talking to each other. We're just texting each other. So in this particular case, and I know that I'm not the only woman that's felt this.
Yeah.
I need a man's opinion. And we need to get Paul for our man minute to break it down and tell me at least, or tell us ladies or anybody who kind of feels awkward that they have not been included in their partner's social media. Because I do truly think that it's kind of upsetting to me. It makes me feel like you're embarrassed about me.
Yeah.
Or number two, you don't want to let other people know that you're in a relationship. Right. That's what I get when you are not posting. Paul, I need to know the answer.
What can I do for you, dear?
Okay. Now, when you're dating somebody and you are on social media and you do not post a picture with the person that you're dating, and you don't mention that you're in that relationship, I don't understand. Why is it so hard, and why do you not do that?
Well, there's if you want my opinion, I am of the same opinion. 16-year-old people, like girls, get pissed when their boyfriends don't tag them and post pictures of them. Are you having a problem with the boyfriend, KT? Is this what's going on?
Well, no, we spent like 3 or 4 days together. And I got upset because I'm like, we're spending all this time together and you are posting on social media what you're doing, but you're just not including me. And I'm like, are you not wanting to tell people that you're in a relationship?
Does he use the common line, well, don't worry, all my friends and family know that we're together, so why should I bother posting things?
That is exactly what he said.
Ding, 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 ding,
that is,
ding,
no,
ding,
seriously,
ding.
that is exactly what he said. Actually, he used the analogy. He said, you know what, as a parent, like if you have a kid, you don't want to introduce the kid to the guy that you're dating. He goes, I don't feel like I need to introduce the person that I'm dating to the entire world until I know that it's very serious.
Well, that is a fair question. That is a fair statement, I should say. But also, who cares about social media? Who cares? Why are you so upset?
Because you know what it's like, and this is a note for anybody who's listening who thinks this way. For women, I know it may seem totally immature to guys, but it's a small little thing. It's kind of like getting flowers at the office.
Yeah, it's the small things.
We want flowers, not just for the flowers, but for the bragging rights. I mean, like, seriously, I'm being honest. I mean, listen, I want flowers delivered, not because I want them. Hence, I've sent myself flowers.
I'm all about the edible.
the edible arrangements. Okay,
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you want everybody to know that you're somebody special. And and this is where I confess that I acted like probably a 5-year-old child, and this was the wrong approach to do it. I really did throw a fit because he didn't post that picture. And maybe
And when he listens to this podcast, is it going to continue the fit that is being thrown, or is everything okay?
Oh, no, everything is fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
We got over it because, I believe that you should admit when you're wrong.
Right.
And I really had a long thought process of it, and almost like kind of an epiphany. My epiphany is this: at the end of the day,
I heard something happen.
no. At the end
Oh,
of
it was gas, KT. Jesus.
at the end of the day, you as a person need to really evaluate what that person's actions are, and you need to listen to your intuition, because if your intuition is really telling you that somebody is not posting on social media because you think that they just really are playing the field, you need to listen to that, but at the same time, pay attention to someone's actions. So, lesson learned.
Thank you.
I'm over it.
Lesson learned. There are so many reasons why. Did you ever think, just in hindsight, maybe he's trying to protect other people's feelings and things like that? He's just trying to be sensitive to the world, and nobody likes, hey, he probably had a girlfriend before you, right? Or see that 50-year-old virgin you were telling me about.
Again, you are proving my theory that a guy doesn't want to post his picture of somebody
so
else.
He wants to be respectful. He doesn't want to hurt other people's feelings, doesn't want to rub it in just quite yet, because you guys haven't been together very long, have you?
Well, I mean, we've been together for over 6 months. I think to me, over 6 months is more than acceptable.
Okay, fine. You're the expert. I'm just the guy.
Yeah, you are just the guy, and thank you very much for the manly man opinion.
My pleasure, as always.
All right, so the next thing that we need to talk about is pumpkin spice. I promised that we would do a review on pumpkin spice spam.
Yeah.
I actually took the due diligence, reached out to Spam, the corporation, and I said, hey, listen, we're doing a podcast, and I really want to do a taste testing thing of Spam. Really, I just wanted to get something for free. But I did get the response. They said they are not releasing any pumpkin spice Spam until the end of September. And if you want it, you're going to have to order it from Walmart.
Wah, wah.
I know. So if I'm going to enjoy my pumpkin spice, it's probably going to be in the form of a Krispy Kreme donut. I am accepting free Krispy Kreme donuts, by the way. All right. And one final thing. I am a sucker for these Facebook ads. If you scroll on Facebook, they've got these incredible ads, the hairpiece.
Yes.
And the latest one has been the bunny bra. Now, the bunny bra is this stick-on breathable bra that is supposed to give you this incredible, just beautiful cleavage with no straps, super easy to wear, it's adjustable, and it's reusable. Can you tell I've watched this commercial many times? And I'm like sitting there like a little kid, like a 5-year-old kid going, oh, I want this. I ordered it.
Ooh.
I know, right? Like I ordered it and I had to try it. And this is my review of the bunny bra. Ridiculously sticky. Oh my gosh, it's kind of like pine sap when you pull it off. And so you can see that it's got a nice little large cup, and then on the edge, you've got the bunny ears, and you stick it on. Ooh, I don't want you to see anything too naughty. All right, so I put it on. I've got the other one I put on earlier, and we're going to do a lift, peel it off, and lift it up. Oh my gosh, it's like a booby pancake here. And then we take the other one, we lift it up, put it on, and as you can see, one's starting to fall down again. Much like a bad date, it just doesn't stay up. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Like, seriously? Like, I sweat a lot. Like, I'm like premenopausal. Like, I'm sweating all the time. This is not gonna stick. It is a flop, as in like bunny floppy ears. No go for the bunny bra. Okay, so the lesson in that is if you are a member of the Big Titty Committee, Like seriously, and the funny thing is,
Sign me up.
it comes from Asia because most of the stuff you're ordering online does. I want to note that I normally am a size D. I had to order a size F.
Oh my gosh.
That was a size
Whoa.
F. That was a size F,
Woo.
and it still wasn't big enough.
F for fabulous.
Exactly. F for fantastic. All right. So one final thing before we go. Something parents are doing because it's back to school time and it's a crazy time of year. I know for a lot of parents it was for me.
I thought it was the best time of year. All the parents are like, yes.
Yes, they're gone to school. They're gone to school. Parents nowadays are bribing their kids to do their homework by paying them cash. So it's a big thing. At least 25% of parents have been known to bribe their kids into completing their homework or even just going to bed by giving them money. And back in the day when we were growing up, what would your mom do?
Girl, she would not give me anything. What are you talking about? Money? No. I always did my homework. I don't know. She didn't.
You were always a good girl.
Yeah,
you know what I got? You know what I got?
Asian parents.
Yeah, my Asian mother was like, Kathy, you don't fucking do your homework, I'm going to get the belt. It's true. I got an ass whooping if I did not do my homework.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just what you do. Speaking of homework, we're going to do some homework because on our next Imperfect by Design podcast, I am going to tell you what the top 3 red flags are if you are dating, plus how your partner sleeps. It could tell you if they are cheating on you.
What?
I know.
Ooh.
We'll find out what position on our next episode of Imperfect by Design. Make sure that you join us on all our socials on Insta, Facebook, YouTube. Thank you.